Up today on By the Numbers, I take a look at this headline from Axios. Young Americans are embracing socialism. Is that really happening? And if so, what does it really look like for our country's future? The headline is buoyed by a Harris poll that points out those aged 18 to 38 would prefer a socialist system to the tune of 49.6%. That same group believes the government should provide universal health care to the tune of 73%, and 67.1% believe there should be free college. None of which should be surprising given the fact that Bernie Sanders and AOC are highly loved by this age group. But just because a poll tells us something doesn't necessarily make it true. What I found out when going beyond the headline is that the truth is very different than what Axios would like you to believe. Yes, it's true that the Harris poll tells us nearly half of respondents like them some socialism. The bigger problem is that the Harris poll and so many others fail to ask questions that dig deeper into what those respondents believe socialism to be. When pressed, this belief generally falls apart and narratives can't be fulfilled. In fact, Axios accidentally proves my point within their own article. That's because they point out that 78.9% want the government to allow private insurance, and 67.1% agree that high earnings are a result of free enterprise. How can you have a government-run healthcare and private insurance at the same time? How do you allow everyone the ability to potentially be a high earner without free enterprise? To my fellow Gen Zers, you do realize socialism means government takeover of all industry. And that means no more private anything, including no more free enterprise, right? Then we get into the fact that the top 3 issues for Gen Z voters are these: mass shootings, racial equality, and immigration policy. Let that reality sink in for a second, folks. I'm Andrew Coppins, and this has been By the Numbers. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter @TheCoppins Show.